Welcome to Carriage House Conversations. Today we are with Tommy Bartholomew, who has elegant arbors. This is a question I am asked regularly. Do you supply the arbor? Do we get the arbor through you? Do you have the arbor? Arbor, arbor, arbor. So I thought we'd bring in Tommy to talk about arbors. Um, Tommy is, first of all, he's a good friend of mine, good friend of my husband. He started Arbors because of his stepdaughter's wedding, needed an
Correct.
arbor, and we were lucky enough to have her wedding at Herman and Luther's. But Tommy's full-time job is,
Administrator, school district, right?
yeah, everyone's scared of the principal. I know you're not. Are you
Yeah.
principal? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Assistant principal.
In the
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But you made it sound like, like the official administrator.
No,
Big words,
no,
yeah.
no.
Okay. So, full time with the kids all day long, weekends. I know you like to have a lot of fun,
Right.
but
Right.
you're doing the arbors. So let's talk about you a little bit,
Okay.
what you do. We'll learn about Tommy and your life, and then we'll talk about arbors. So you are married to my good friend Pammy. So you
Yep.
can talk about that
That's
though.
right.
So
Yep. Pam and I have been married now for 14 years.
wow, time flies.
It is. We have two daughters, Addison, Riley, and Dominic. And Addie's 29, Riley's 24, and Dom's 19. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about your wedding though. It
Okay.
was it was a surprise
It
wedding,
was a
right?
surprise wedding.
I
It
mean, that
was.
doesn't happen every day.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. We when for my 40th birthday party, I said to Pam, I'd like to have a surprise party. And she goes, all right, well, I can do that. I said, let's do it, but we'll get married at the same time, but we won't tell anybody that's at the party. So that particular day, she organized a surprise 40th birthday party for me, and that night we got married. And I didn't know when it was going to happen, but I knew when the party when the party was. I knew I'd probably going to get married too, but it was exciting not just for me but for everybody there. Nobody knew it was going to be a wedding too.
I knew because I made the wedding cake.
We brought out the wedding cake, and everybody just kind of looked at each other and was like, "Wait a minute, that looks like a wedding cake."
Yeah, it
So
was so
it was
fun.
awesome.
Yeah,
And people still talk about it today.
yeah, it was
It's great.
packed. It
Oh
was
yeah,
so fun.
it was awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Nobody had to bring gifts or dress up or nothing like that,
Yeah,
which made it really cool.
yeah. We should have one of those here sometime. That would be so cool. Okay, so kids teaching. So, let's talk about how you came to do the arbors then.
Mhm.
So Addison got married when?
December 4th, 2 years ago, I think. Yeah,
I think
December 4th,
that
about
sounds
two
right.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but she said, would you be willing to make my arbor for me? I was like, sure. I have a big interest in flipping houses and working my hands and woodworking all kinds of stuff. And I didn't think it'd be that much of a task, so I did it. And I made it for her, and it turned out good. And next thing I knew, people started asking questions about how can you make this one? Can you make that one? So it just kept going with it.
Do you enjoy that?
I love it.
Do
I
you?
love, yep. Just it's outside of my regular work, and it's working with my hands is almost like a lot of people play golf. Some people do have other hobbies. That's what I like to do. I like to build things.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
amazes me, woodworking.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's such a unique
yeah,
talent.
it's a lot of
That's so
fun.
cool. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
So, so 2 years. So how did you start though doing it for other people? Who was like your
Um,
first person that was like, "Hey, can you do an arbor for me, or can I rent an arbor?" How did that happen?
uh, Probably a year after I got married, I started going to a show here at Herman Luther's and going to a lot of the wedding shows and just advertising and having people in the wedding venue businesses. They taught me a lot of things on how to advertise, things like that, and just got my name out there and started getting phone calls. But you did a lot for it. I mean, Herman Luther's was a huge promoter and got me really started.
Cool.
Hmm.
So how many arbors do you have now?
I have five now. I have five. I have a square one, just a regular basic square one, which I made for my daughter. I have a hexagon. I have a big, just a bigger arbor with just all kinds of designs and stuff to it. I have a circle one, and I also have a cross.
That's cool.
Mhm.
that larger one. So, okay, so the larger one was for here for
Hmm.
a bride who wanted a specific design because she had something in mind and she wanted it covered in flowers, which it was, and I was
It was amazing.
amazed.
They did an amazing job at that.
Hometown,
Yeah, hometown
Carrie at
floral. Yep,
hometown
yep,
did
yep.
all the flowers, and it was covered in flowers.
Never seen. I never imagined that she could completely cover that arbor in that many flowers.
It was so beautiful. I was outside taking pictures from the front, from the side, from the back, with the barn, from the field. I mean, all the way
It was
around. It
beautiful.
was so beautiful.
Yeah.
So she had this design in mind, and I remember her mom calling me and she was like, no one has an arbor like she wants. What are we going to do? And I was like, call Tommy, see if he can just make it for you. I
Hmm.
bet he'll make it for you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pushing you
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
this. Tommy can
That's
make it.
okay.
He can do it. So
That's
you
okay.
did.
I did. I
So
did.
if someone has a design in mind, um, within reason,
Right. Right.
you can do that for
Yeah, I
them.
can do that. There's several designs that on my brochure, in the advertising I have on Instagram and so on and so forth. I can pretty much do whatever you want, within, like you said, within reason.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So we're
Absolutely.
sticking with woodworking
Yes.
because we had talked about that a little bit before. So you're sticking with woodworking. You're not going into metals or anything because that's a
No,
whole
that's
different
that's yeah, a
animal.
whole nother, yep, whole nother aspect of that
Yeah,
whole, idea.
yeah.
Mhm.
So what about delivery, setup, pickup, that sort of thing?
I'll deliver anywhere within like a 50-mile radius. It's the easiest the decision that the bride's going to have to make. She just says, "My wedding's here. Drop it off." Shows me where. I drop it off. I deliver it. I go back and pick it up when she tells me to. That's simple.
And that's nice. We have a lot of couples that, they say, oh, my dad's going to make it or my uncle's going to make it or that sort of thing. But if you rent it, it's so
Oh
easy
yeah,
because you
it's
don't have
very
to worry
simple.
about transporting it or
Nope.
what are you going to do with it afterwards. Tommy's going to bring it,
Yep.
drop it off. You don't have to worry about having a truck, having a U-Haul, that sort of thing. What are you going to do with it afterwards? It's 11 o'clock at night. Who's packing that up? It's just in the field. Tommy's going to come get it.
Yep.
It's so easy.
It's as easy as it gets.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Um, so renting an arbor is, and you don't have to give a price if someone's interested. They can contact you, but
Hmm.
let's say ballpark. They're not $500, but they're not $50. What's our range
Well, the
here?
good thing is I kept it simple for all the customers. They're all the same price,
Okay.
regardless of style or size. So it's the right around $300.
Okay. So you say you deliver within 50
Hmm.
miles. Or do we charge for delivery?
Outside of 50 miles, yes. It's
Okay.
a
Oh, okay.
$25 delivery fee.
All right.
Yep.
I mean, with gas and
Yeah,
everything,
exactly.
you
Yep.
got to
Yep.
understand that. Yeah.
Yep.
So 50 miles still, that's awesome. All right. Okay. Do you have anything to add about your arbors?
I do not. Like I said, I have Instagram account at Elegant Arbors One. Look it up. But just and the brochure is on there. There's pictures on there from Herman and Luther's. The Genetti like coming pictures on there. So go ahead and take a look at those and give me a call.
Yeah, and we always put all of their information that you can get in touch with Tommy. We'll have that on the YouTube thing. I always say on the YouTube because I don't know what else to say. On the YouTube, so you can get in touch with him. But now we will give you the little fun question. And I picked these out specifically for you.
Oh no.
I think because I just wanted to know these. You can answer all of them or just a few of them.
Uh-oh.
I
My
feel like,
glasses.
oh, you need your glasses.
Oh, I got. Okay.
I can ask you those.
If you could only store one type of food in your pocket, what would you carry? Um, I would say salted caramel candy.
That's a good one.
Yes, salted caramel. Yeah. Oh, it's my
Oh,
favorite.
that's a good one.
Absolutely.
And I'm so hungry right
Yeah.
now, so it sounds even better.
Yep. Another one?
Keep
Let me
going.
see.
They're all for you.
All right.
So,
If you could go back in time to a point in history, when would you visit? Oh, um, 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 I would say the day I met my first wife, but I would want it to be Pam. I wish I could go back to that time and have my first wife be Pam.
Okay, so you want to be younger
Yes, be younger.
because you two are like ridiculously made for each other.
Yes, absolutely.
So you have to be younger with Pammy.
Yep, yep,
All
yep,
right.
yep. Met her way back, not rather than 14 years, it had been 28 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me see. Um, what's one movie you could watch over? Oh my God, Step Brothers. that's a, that's a no-brainer.
So I watched this morning Walking Tall, the original one.
With Buford T.
Yeah.
Johnson. Oh my gosh.
And I came down and he started watching it and I was like, I've never watched this before. It's freaking good.
It is very
But oh
good.
my God, they were so sweaty
It's
and
very good. Definitely. All right. What's the best sitcom past or present? I would say current the my favorite one is, which I obviously watch with Pam as well, is Cougar Town.
oh
We like Cougar Town.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And fine, let's do one more.
Keep going.
Okay.
I want to hear your answers.
What would you who would you swap lives with for a day? Um Elon Musk.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah. All right.
See how he lives.
Understood.
Um if you were in a circus, which character? The stupid clown.
I knew you were going to say, when I read that, I was like, he's the clown.
These are good. I like this.
Answers.
What's the farthest you've been away from home? Um, Northern California.
Okay.
Yep.
Where'd you go?
L.A. I was actually trained in the army out there.
Oh, okay.
And it's called um, National Training Center. It was good. I liked it a lot. If someone offered to tell you your future, would you accept it? No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. What did you want to be growing up? Um, as like a child, like a teenager? Huh?
Like, what do you think? I don't know. I feel like we changed
Let me
all
see.
through like childhood and growing up, like what we.
I initially, well, prior to becoming, I wanted to be a pediatrician before a
Oh,
teacher.
okay.
That was my.
So you still wanted to work with kids no matter what?
Yes, but that changed. But
Yeah.
anyway, teaching's good. It's very rewarding.
Oh, good.
If you had a chance to eat dessert for breakfast every day, what what dessert would be your go-to? Eat dessert for breakfast every day.
What's your favorite dessert?
Chocolate cream pie,
Oh, okay.
definitely. You got a lot of these.
They're fun.
What's one food you could eat for the rest of your life? Oh my gosh. Buffalo chicken pizza. I love it.
Where's the best?
Um, Sons of Italy.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Oh yeah. Shout out to the Suns.
Shout out to Sons.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I would say probably the Mediterranean.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, my
Yeah,
gosh.
absolutely. It's so beautiful down there. What job would you be terrible at?
Teacher.
Actually, like a daycare worker with the little tiny kids. And finally, what's the worst fast food restaurant?
I love that question. Do you eat a lot of fast food?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. Worst fast food restaurant. Arby's? I'm
That's the
not an
best.
Arby's fan.
Okay. You got to leave now.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Arbors.
Is it really?
I don't eat a lot of fast food, but I don't have a problem with any of them really.
Okay.
I just like maybe Long John Silver's. I might get sick afterwards, because all the grease.
No, last time I've been to Long John Silver's.
Hush puppies.
Oh.
Mm. Taco Bell.
I like Taco Bell. I do like Taco Bell.
Yeah, good
Yep.
stuff.
I haven't eaten at Chipotle yet.
I haven't either.
I mean,
I do like Qdoba.
Is that Spanish?
Mexican,
Mexican? Okay.
yeah, that's good
Okay.
stuff. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I like to get their bowls, salads, and
KFC chicken bowls too.
no, they scare me. They scare me. Although I do like their with the crust, their chicken pot pie.
Oh yeah. Oh
Those.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good
Absolutely.
stuff. All right, no one wants to hear about what we like
I
for
didn't food.
well,
Uh,
thanks for coming down.
absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
so you can get an arbor now. So, call Tommy, Elegant Arbors, and he will drop one off, pick one up. You don't have to worry about it.
It's simple, easy.
Yeah, and he has 5 different designs now. But if you come up with any old design, he will be prepared to make that for
Count
you.
on it.
Make your dream come true. Thanks,
Thank you.
Tommy. All
That's great.
right, have a good one.
See ya.